There's a whole new wave of AI video tools launching every single week, and honestly, it has been absolutely wild trying to test so many of them. Over the last few months, I dove deep into a bunch, covering everything from pure generative video models to full end-to-end video makers and those hyper-useful AI talking head avatars. What I want to do here is neatly split this massive landscape into the same 3 buckets I actually use in my own workflow. I'll show you what each type does exceptionally well and exactly where they tend to fall short. And then, I will casually tell you how Vizard fits into the workflow, because if you make any long-form content, Vizard is the literal missing piece for turning that long stuff into short, viral clips consistently. So get comfy, because this will be a long one, but if you care at all about shorts, repurposing, or scaling a channel, I promise you it is worth it. First up is Category 1, the Generative AI Video Makers. These are the tools that literally invent brand new footage just from text prompts. They are absolutely perfect for when you need unique B-roll, impossible camera setups, or highly stylized fantasy shots. The current leaders in this space include the likes of Runway, Kling, which is new and surprisingly robust, and Luma Dream Labs. It's important to note that each of these tools definitely has its own distinct vibe. Runway operates a bit like the Swiss Army knife in this category. You simply type in a prompt, like a camera looking up at a woman in a red dress in a tropical rainforest, choose your model, and set a short duration. Often, you will get something that looks like legitimate, high-quality cinematography in under a minute. This is great for generating B-roll that would otherwise cost you a plane ticket or require renting a drone. The main downside is that customization can feel limited unless you really dedicate time to mastering their specific prompting style. Furthermore, faces generated by the tool sometimes carry that slightly unsettling Uncanny Valley vibe. Still, for quickly getting high-quality generic shots that fit your scene, Runway remains a reliable go-to. Then there is the newcomer that really surprised me, which is Kling. Where Runway excels at making good-looking clips fast, Kling gives you significantly more granular control over the output. You can adjust settings like creativity versus relevance sliders, dedicated camera movement options, aspect ratio presets, and even negative prompts to tell it what not to do. For example, if you want realistic human features and minimal weird facial expressions, you just slide the relevance up and add a negative prompt for no dark hair. It admittedly takes a bit longer to render these more complex requests, but that extra control absolutely pays off when you need consistency across multiple clips. Luma, or Luma Dream Labs, is truly the dream machine for bending reality. It shines when you want cinematic stuff that is just far outside the realm of the ordinary, like a cat napping by a cozy fireplace with a movie-like color palette. Or perhaps a slow FPV drone fly-through of some completely fantastical cavernous vault. If your main goal is making content that feels like a professional short film, Luma definitely gets you there aesthetically. The trade-off, however, is that its realism on straightforward, everyday human shots often lags behind what Runway and Kling are delivering. So for this category, you really need to pick your tool depending on whether you prioritize raw realism or unbound imagination. Moving on to Category 2, the complete AI video makers. These are the platforms that take a single script or a short prompt and output full videos. Script, voiceover, footage, the entire package. The names people commonly throw around in this space include InVideo, Flicky, and Pictory. InVideo is incredibly slick when you want a nearly hands-off creation process. You simply ask it for something like a 10-minute video showing why Lisbon is one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. Choose your audience and look and feel, and it handles the rest. It drafts a script, selects appropriate footage, adds a voiceover, and gives you a fully editable project file. The time savings here are absolutely massive if you are not a dedicated video editor by trade. The downsides are that the template suggestions and stock footage choices can sometimes feel a bit too templated or generic. Another small note is that the quality of the synthesized voice clones can vary noticeably across different platforms. Flicky is much more flexible because it can successfully mix in AI-generated clips with standard stock footage. It is great if you want the AI to handle the initial rough cut, but you still prefer to fine-tune the visuals scene by scene yourself. One annoying quirk I ran into is that while you can request a maximum duration, you will still get variable final lengths, so total runtime control isn't always tight. Pictory, on the other hand, is brilliant specifically for repurposing existing written content like blog posts or long scripts into video format. You simply paste your script, choose one of their voices, and Pictory will intelligently match relevant stock clips to your copy. It is less about creating brand new visuals and more about efficiently turning that long-form writing into snackable video content for social media. This makes it perfect for creators who already have podcast episodes or long YouTube videos they are trying to repurpose quickly. But here is the massive kicker with all of these end-to-end makers. They still generally assume you want one good singular video output. If your real goal is to turn one long video into dozens of tailored platform-specific shorts, these tools help you create that long video. But you are then back to manual work to slice and test the clips. That specific bottleneck is exactly where Vizard enters the conversation in a very different and necessary way. Category 3 focuses on AI talking head avatars. For anyone who simply does not want to be on camera or needs a clean, consistent host across dozens of videos, these technologies are pure gold. Think of platforms like Synthesia, HeyGen, and Veo. These platforms provide studio shot avatars that perfectly lip sync to either text input or an uploaded audio file. This makes it insanely quick to create professional explainer videos or UGC-style ads without ever having to step in front of a camera yourself. Synthesia is super accessible with a ton of great templates geared toward presentation-style videos. HeyGen is the one I personally use the most because it offers a huge selection of characters, great quality output, built-in GPT-4 script writing, and solid lip syncing. Veo seems to position itself as more of an all-in-one creator tool that has avatar options neatly built right in. If your work heavily involves tutorials, product explainers, or running multiple UGC ad campaigns, these avatars shrink your production time dramatically. The major downsides are that they can start to feel a little formulaic if you overuse them across too many videos. Also, the resulting avatar deliverables sometimes need extra manual editing to fit different platform aspect ratios or specific clip lengths. Okay, so we have now seen tools that create unique footage, tools that build full videos from scratch, and heads that can replace you on camera. Now, let's talk about what most successful creators actually need every single week. Efficient repurposing and consistent cross-platform posting. I cannot stress this enough. Making one great long video is honestly only about half of the entire battle these days. The other half is the daily grind of extracting the truly viral moments, testing different versions, and keeping a steady posting cadence across TikTok, Shorts, and Instagram. That is exactly the problem Vizard was specifically engineered from the ground up to solve. Here is the typical workflow that most creators follow when they are doing this manually without any specialized tool. You shoot a 20 to 60-minute episode, then you or an editor must hunt through the timeline to manually find the best 30 to 90-second moments. Next, you have to create the separate vertical edits, add distinct captions for each platform, design thumbnails, and then painstakingly schedule every single post. That entire sequence is hours and hours of tedious work per video, or it results in expensive outsource costs to have someone else handle it. Even if tools like InVideo or Pictory can author the initial long video for you, they absolutely do not automate the entire short-form machine, clip discovery, variant generation, and final publishing. Vizard fundamentally changes that entire equation right now. You upload your single long video, and the AI automatically gets to work finding the absolute most shareable snippets, the viral hooks, the high engagement segments, the punchlines, or the emotional peaks. It then transforms those moments into completely ready-to-post clips, often within minutes. The auto-editing viral clips feature essentially picks the parts that already work, saving you the guesswork, and it provides multiple cut options so you can easily A/B test them. Then, with the auto-schedule function, you literally just set how often you want content posted, and the AI will queue those clips automatically for you. There is absolutely no more manual calendar filling required for your social output. And that content calendar feature is a single, unified place to review, edit, and publish clips across all your different social platforms, so you are not bouncing between 5 different apps. Let's compare this to the other tools. Runway, Kling, and Luma are amazing for generating individual, stunning clips, but they aren't optimized to mine an hour-long stream and spin out 30 platform-ready shorts per week. Vizard takes your actual recorded content and does that heavy lifting for you, unlike the tools that create entirely new visuals. InVideo, Flicky, and Pictory are great for creating that single long video or repurposing scripts, but they do not reliably automate clip discovery and cross-platform publishing like this tool does. As for the avatar tools like Synthesia and HeyGen, they are perfect when you need a talking head, but if your core content is long interviews or podcasts, you still need Vizard to extract those valuable short moments. Here are a few practical tips for using Vizard the exact way I recommend you approach it. First, upload your entire episode and let the AI run its first pass to auto-detect all the highlights. You will get a batch of suggested clips, which you should watch quickly and approve only the ones you genuinely like to maintain momentum. Second, utilize the variant generation feature because Vizard can create multiple edits and caption styles for the exact same moment. That's perfect for platform testing. Third, set your desired post cadence in the system, and then just let the auto-schedule function do its thing. You will literally wake up to a consistent pipeline of new content without having to babysit a scheduler every morning. Finally, keep a simple content pillar list, like how-to, hot take, reaction, or behind the scenes, and label your clips accordingly. When you do this, the main calendar automatically transforms into your actual actionable content plan for the whole month. One more thing, when you genuinely want custom-generated B-roll or stylized visual interstitials, use the generative tools we discussed earlier. Then you simply drop those polished pieces into Vizard so the editor can automatically splice them into your short-form edits wherever they are needed. That powerful combination, using generative visuals, plus Vizard's clip mining and scheduling, is truly how you scale content without completely burning out. All right, to wrap up this entire overview, the new AI video tools are absolutely awesome, and each one definitely has its own distinct place. If you need those dreamy, surreal, reality-bending visuals, Luma is the tool you should be checking out. If you are aiming for photorealistic AI shot footage with strong controls, then Runway or Kling is definitely the correct move for you. If your core process is building cohesive, long-form videos from scratch based on a prompt, InVideo, Flicky, or Pictory will provide the necessary assistance. And for those moments where you need a high-quality, professional talking head replacement across many assets, go with HeyGen or Synthesia. But if your primary business goal is to turn long episodes into a relentless high-volume stream of short, testable, platform-optimized clips and actually publish them without manual hassle, Vizard is the practical glue that ties all of this complex ecosystem together. If you want, I can walk through a concrete step-by-step example next, dropping a 40-minute interview into the system. I will show you the exact workflow with a generative B-roll insert and then Vizard's auto-extracted clips and subsequent scheduling. Want me to do that next? Just let me know which long video we should kick off with, and I'll draft the exact prompts and edits I would personally use.